Hello, everyone. This is the Honest Reviewer, and I'm joining with some other guests. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Realm Wars the Second, here with some dramatic reading stuff. Because, I thought I was going back into the commentary community, but apparently something might be sucking me back in. Fuck.
You're just in an endless circle.
Ugh.
Anyways, this is ZM Anonymous, and I am the recorder.
Okay, so, I guess we might as well get on about what this video is going to be discussing about. You see, we're going to be doing a little dramatic reading on a person by the name of Hidden Chambers, who used to go by the name of Corshawl.
Ooh.
It, now, for those of you who are in the dark about this, Hidden Chambers has had a really, how can I say this, odd way of picking targets on who to be defending as well, basically defending certain people. And one of those people that she's choosing is Fluke Dog. Now, it's like, I honestly wouldn't care if, if she was defending him. I honestly don't care. But you see, it's like one of her reasons to defending Fluke Dog is mainly this, and I'm not kidding. He's mentally unstable compared to other people, and others abuse it in a way that isn't healthy for him.
Oh.
So yeah, in other words, she basically is like, don't pick on him because he's autistic. However, when it comes to other people who are supposed to be going through the same mental disability as he is, also, for example, Joshua A428, she does nothing.
And
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, well, you see, apparently her reasons for Christian is like, oh, well, he's a dead topic and no one talks about him anymore, even though that's bullshit because lately there's been shit tons of people talking about his trial.
Oh, don't people update the quickie?
Yeah, people do update the quickie a lot, so it's like, yeah, so what the fuck? But then again, this is mainly due to the fact that Corshawl sucks ass when it comes to using a little something by the name of Google. Even though she supposedly gets on me and Loudon's ass for calling her out, she's like, "Oh, you don't do your research on me." It's like, bitch, you don't do research yourself. What's your excuse? But I guess we should cut to the chase of this dramatic reading here. See, me and Honest Review stumbled upon a video uploaded by L Entertainment where he had a Skype call with Joshua, and Hidden Chambers happened to put some comments down, and me and Honest Reviews had a bit of a debate. Well, mostly me. Honest Reviews, jumped in once in a while, being Honest Reviews, and I guess we should start with the first comment by Hidden Chambers. We're still at it with this one? I just don't understand.
I watch it.
Save that for the next fanfic critic video.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, and then I came in saying, I'm surprised you're not defending Joshua like you defend Fluke Dog. Double standards much.
And that's basically what this entire thing is, trying to attempt to explain Hidden Chambers why she has such a double standard. But the problem with that is, trying to explain common sense to Hidden Chambers is like trying to convince Jordan River that Marita Plummer is a goddamn troll. It is impossible. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not a cyber terrorist, if I'm going to use the correct term. Anyway, Hidden Chambers then replies to Honest Reviews by going, Honestly, lad, don't you have better things to do with yourself than bother me about past events?
Don't you have anything better to do than to bother me about past events, boyo? I'm a
Like,
fucking leprechaun.
do me missionary, Fluke Dog, I'm Irish. Anyway, anyway, this is basically where I start taking over with this whole debate shit, and I basically reply to her by saying this. Past events? I thought you still think people taking advantage of Fluke Dog's autism is a bad thing. Yeah, I will admit I have some like spelling mistakes here, I will be the first to own up to that, but to me it's like they're just like video comments on a YouTube video. I honestly don't care with that much. Only times where I actually kind of care about spelling and grammar is when it's like a written out story that someone's publishing, like say DeviantArt or a creepypasta, or someone's writing out a journal on DeviantArt. It's like that's the only times where I try to worry about grammar and spelling, mainly because it's like you're presenting written a giant wall of text to people to read, and if it's like riddled with spelling and grammar errors, then yeah, we're gonna have some issues here. But with video comments, I honestly don't care. But I basically continue by saying, that's not the past, miss, if you still think it today. Also, I'm glad you completely avoided Honest Review's point as he raised, almost as if you really do have a double standards, but you don't want to admit it.
What has happened with Flute Dog in the past is in the past. What was done with him was wrong and still is. In
Wait,
this
wait, wait.
situation...
Hold on there. Right there. 2 sentences, and it's already. Not only did she miss the point, but it's a fucking contradiction. It's like, oh, the stuff that happened with Flute Dog is in the past, but oh, I still think it's wrong to make fun of him. It's like, that's the thing that I was talking about, you dumb bitch. I, I was saying that the problem is you still think people making fun of Flute Dog, even though he is supposed to be the mental unstable person that you try to make him out to be, even though Joshua has the same mental disorder as him, yet you do nothing for Joshua. That is exactly what I was talking about. And of course, the whole, oh, well, this stuff is in the past. Again, how is it the past if you still think it today? She tries too hard to sound like this intellectual, although the problem is
Yeah.
she is a pseudo intellectual.
In this situation, what is expected of me? I really don't know Joshua personally, nor do I speak with him over Skype. I do have some knowledge of his past, but what of it? All I can really do at this point is to make comments expressing my feelings on the matter. I've seen his commentaries, and all I could do is help him with those to the best of my abilities.
Okay, with that, I just gotta ask. I got 2 questions. One, how can you help other people if you can't even help yourself?
Denial.
And secondly, people have supposedly tried to help Joshua 50 million times in the past and nothing had worked. What makes you think that you will be the special one?
Mm.
And how do you not know about Joshua's past?
Oh, she says she knows some things, but not everything. But then again, honest review, she is the epitome of no research.
She's trying to pretend to be like, this is about deep.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She's trying to be, she's trying to be something she is clearly not, an intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
A deep intellectual that's into people's spirits and all that bullshit.
Yeah, she's trying to be, yeah, it's like, I'm looking at this and it's like, she's like the Rule 63 demonic Remshin.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All that's missing is for her to call herself a misanthrope.
And also, she needs a towel over her head in a messy room.
Just wait, she's gonna add that to her character that she draws in her videos. It's like, you like the towel? I just mugged the nearest hobo for it. It's nice and comfy.
You see Yomi lying on the ground in a pool of blood. Damn it. This is why I never go outside. However, I'm not all that great when it does come to commentaries and more of a serious commentator myself.
Well, wait, hold on. She's not all that great when it comes to commentary. I'm sorry, when did you ever make a commentary? I thought all your videos you labeled as commentaries were nothing but you going, I don't have a video, but I'm just gonna rant anyway and call it a commentary.
Yeah, well, there was that one thing she did on Archfiend where she thought he was serious about buying hookers with his YouTube money.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
When it's
Like
clearly...
that just shows how intelligent she is. The fact that she actually believed that kind of shit with Archfiend.
Yeah, and can I say something right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corshawl, I know all this shit we're talking about happened in the past, but it's a great reference to how quote-unquote smart you are and how you've been, including what's happening right now.
Yes.
Okay, now you can continue, Rome's.
Okay.
Well, I'm reading more of this. It gets much better, so yeah, keep reading. Yeah.
I lack in the humor department. I am also where he doesn't pay attention to certain things, nor can he make out who are a troll and who are not.
I just gotta say this. Neither do you.
Yeah.
Archfiend, enough said.
Yes. I'm very.
This next sentence though that she says, it's like, it's fucking stupid, and it's like, just read it.
I'm very much against people messing with each other for entertainment.
Okay, let me try to dissect this a little. Okay, you see, this is how you be Youngblood right, Hiddenchambers. All right, you'll learn something today. If you don't, then fuck you. Okay, you are much against people messing with each other for their entertainment. Bullshit. Because the only person I see you moaning and bitching with that about are, well, actually, 2, but still, that's not saying much. Are Flute Dog and apparently for some reason Meta. where it's like, oh, I don't like how these people keep getting messed with and all that kind of shit, because like they do it for their kind of entertainment. Those are the only two people who you defend in this kind of stance. Everyone else, you are nowhere.
Yep, and it's because those two are autistic, but I don't see you defending Joshua or Chris Champ for being made fun of all the
Or
time.
Funny Time 77.
Well, you said she doesn't defend him because she doesn't know who he is.
And that just shows how stupid she is, because it's like practically everyone and their grandmothers know who the fuck he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, the epitome of no research.
Yes. The situation with Fluke Dog is different from Joshua's, from what I can tell.
And obviously you can't tell much, obviously, because their situations are not really different.
Oh.
Yep, they made piss poor commentaries and everyone makes fun of them for it.
Mm-hmm.
They get dragged into Skype calls and get trolled the living hell out of. Fluke Dog got trolled into closing his account, and the countless number of times Joshua has been trolled into giving out his personal information. I'm sorry, how are these different?
Yep,
Yes.
that just shows how much he doesn't know about him, considering that did happen. Like there was a whole summer where everyone was trying to get his information and succeeded at it
Exactly.
by getting him to tell them.
I know.
Like,
And
wasn't there a Skype chat where he told them his phone number and they
yeah,
called it immediately?
yeah, the one with GoldenEye.
Okay. Continued. With Joshua, I'm not sure how I can be of help. A negotiator, perhaps, but nothing more.
Okay, I don't get that.
Do you see him?
No, I don't.
Well, I think I can explain why. This is now getting to the point where all Hiddenchambers wants to do is to hear herself talk.
Oh.
Well, of course, she thinks
Just like
people
she
eat.
always does. And no, that's not a generalization, people. This is always.
Like she uses a bunch of big words that obviously she doesn't know anything about, trying to act smart and all that shit, and saying a bunch of deep stuff like, "Oh, I am the author of my chambers" or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, that kind of stupid shit, which is not fun. In fact, I was talking with Pikachu OZ about this yesterday. He brought up, a really interesting point about hidden chambers. Well, it was text, but he basically said, my problem with her is she overthinks everything and tries being the voice of reason.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
say that later, though, also.
yeah, and you can try to lie about it all you want. You could say, no, I don't try to be the voice of reason. I don't try to be the special intellectual, but the truth is you do. So quit
Yep.
lying to yourself, you pretentious whore.
The fact that you have to pull out like 3 paragraphs of comments to get a point across is
And
evidence
most of
that.
them not even having a point. It's just you incoherently rambling about shit that you probably don't even know what you're saying yourself.
Okay, let's continue.
Alright, this comes up with my comment. I basically quote Hidden Chambers by basically saying, what has happened with Fluke Dog is in the past. What is done with him was wrong and still is. So you still think it's wrong. Therefore, it's not your opinion from the past. You're very oblivious to common sense, aren't you? Do you even know what makes something relevant? Because you obviously don't. But even still, Joshua has autism, yet you don't defend him just because you don't talk to him on Skype, even though you defend Fluke Dog for the same thing. It's called a double standard.
Perhaps a talk on Skype might help me explain things better to you, boyo.
And yet, this is another thing she always does. It's like, when stuff starts going on in a video comments of a YouTube video, it's like, oh, let's just take this to Skype. And I think, I might know the reason why. Like, she says, oh, I don't want to be a spammer. But it's like, no, you don't. What I think it is, she doesn't want other people getting attracted to this debate and driving her further and further into the corner.
Which is funny because later on people commented how funny it was.
I know. It's like, no, I don't want these other intellectuals backing me up into a corner, out doing my fake intellectualism, and they're not even doing it missionary style. What the fuck?
Oh wait, Realms, I almost forgot. Did that little Skype chat that she had with you and Loudon about Paul up at all? Did she ever have that?
No, she didn't.
Does she still think the way about Paul that he got hacked or something? That bullshit?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another reference. She believed Adam's little video saying that Paul got hacked.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Just forgot that.
Yeah, and then it's like, knowing her, the only reason she found out is because she read the comment section. They're like, dude, everyone just read the tags. You will all know this is a trolling video. And then it's like,
Well,
the funny thing is, like, when we went into the conversation, she was all like, "Oh, I did think it was serious at first, but then I was listening to the video a bit more." I'm like, "No, you didn't. Quit fucking
she
lying."
said, yeah, she said the evidence in the video were just too true and all
Yeah,
that bullshit. I was
I,
like,
I I
all,
know. It's like she was being, misintellectual about the video. It's like,
yeah,
"Oh, I am so smart and fancy pants 60."
yeah, and all I have to say this: the supposed evidence of that video is young author Adam taking a screenshot of him supposedly copying a comment left by Paul. Doesn't show that where the comment originated from. It shows him copying and pasting the comment to show Paul. So
Mm-hmm.
So
evidence
so
of
what
that.
does that
No.
say?
Yeah, I mean seriously, like you said, Realms. Skype comments can be forged so easily. We can easily get each other to say stupid shit.
Yeah, like, the one, I know this was old and way back in the day, but god damn it, I cannot think of a better example than this. The conversation with Devster, when I brought him to a conversation with Dread Dormammu, he edited his comments like shit.
Oh, I
And,
remember.
oh yeah, and, ZM, didn't you say, in that dramatic reading that you did the same thing to Fluke Dog?
Oh yeah, I totally did.
And then it's like you got him to believe that,
Oh, I got him to believe that he actually said it, and he was like, "I would kill myself."
you're gonna defend that Hidden Chambers, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
Why is it always Skype with you? What's wrong with YouTube comments? It's the same damn thing, Or is it because you're afraid of others who would want to get into this debate and would end up backing you up into the inevitable corner?
I feel that with Skype, I can better explain things rather than spam the comment section.
It's technically not spamming. Spamming would imply utter pointlessness in a comment section, such as going, "This is awesome, now come view my site," or saying something that has nothing to do with the video and the subject. Our debate 8 we're having right now isn't exactly spam.
yep. And let's get ready for 3 paragraphs by Corshawl where he says so much but says so little.
So yeah, ZM, you your reading glasses on.
Okay. Alright then. The difference between me defending Fruit Dog and defending Joshua is, with Fruit Dog, I was fully educated about what had happened on his old channel. What
Bullshit.
people what people were doing, what he was still doing, the dozens of calls I was thrown into just to troll him, his disappearances from the internet, and his mental state. With Joshua, I have little education about his past on YouTube. I am only aware of what was dying out when I first entered the commentary community.
But anyone who knows Joshua, Shadvick, knows this. He is autistic.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that is the
Everyone knows
exact
that.
same reason why you're defending Flute Dog.
And everyone knows all the shit that he's gotten into. The
It,
whole Ariana drama, the fact that he got hacked, his account got hacked because he left his password as on his channel.
oh my god, that shit was spread out like fucking herpes.
I do not socialize with him over Skype, nor do I speak with him in general. I am aware of his autism, along with the fact that he does not listen well to
You
criticism
see,
given
right,
to him.
right there, you are aware that he's autistic, yet you don't defend him, even though you know it's oh, he has these disabilities, even though that's the same exact reason why you defend Flute Dog.
Yeah, Realms, I think it's safe to say that Corshawl doesn't really care about autistic people at all. She's just using it to, get into Flute Dog's pants.
It's like, why won't he do me, missionary?
Once you go black, you can never go back.
Oh.
Oh! It's like, I knew women like chocolate, but geez, you might want to watch out what you're going for.
At least have some standards.
God.
But yeah, it's like I'm reading her a bit too. It's like, oh, I'm fully educated about what was happening with Fluke Dogs. Like, no, bullshit. What was really going on is, oh, lady objection's a popular person, and she was trying to defend Fluke Dog. Perhaps if I do it, people think I'm the savior too.
It does seem like she has gotten somewhat better, or he has gotten somewhat better. I've watched his recent commentary and seen some of his past ones. I have stated to her that people do need to leave him alone, which was brought up with the Shadwick and Meta business. Yes, I am aware it had to do with this question to Danny. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do other than what I had already stated by me getting involved with a situation that I'm not fully knowledgeable of. Like I was with Fruit Dog. I don't understand why I'm being labeled as someone having double standards.
Okay. You want to understand why you're being labeled as a person with double standards? Let's see. You defend Fluke Dog, Meta, and Edda, and you only made one video about Joshua and just left it at that, saying, "Oh, they're autistic, so leave them alone." Yet for some reason, Chris Chan, Funny Time, let's see, Andrew the
Joshua.
Soldier Hog, Jordan River, those guys are like, "Oh no, I don't think I should say stuff about that."
Even
Can
though
we-
they're autistic too.
Can we throw Xeon
Yeah.
into that list?
But no, I don't know if that's autism. I'm pretty sure that's just Down syndrome at its finest.
Okay. That's full-blown retardation.
And also, you see, another really funny thing, and it's like, Shetsos11 has Asperger's syndrome, yet when people started, making jokes about his autism, like Gligar and Oblivion, you were sitting there with your thumb up your ass going, duh.
Yep, like we said, she doesn't care about autistic people, no matter how much she tries to say it.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that she even used the autism card. It's like, I really gotta ask this. Do you think all people with autism really act like Fluke Dog? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Well, I guess Youngblood now has a new person to go ugh about.
I'm just imagining a video of Kanye West saying, Hiddenchamber does not care about autistic people.
She ain't got no fucking Yeezy. So yeah, that's why you are being labeled as someone with double standards, because you do have them. You defend some people for their autism, yet when it comes to other people, it's like you're nowhere to be found. That's why you are labeled with double standards. Anyway, to continue with my comment. So you're only excluding Joshua, even though he's got the same problem as Fluke Dog, is because you don't know anything about Joshua. Again, that doesn't help your double standard, plus it shows how lazy you are. You go to people like me and Loudon for not doing research, yet you're pretty lacking in the research department. Yeah, Fluke Dog was thrown into dozens of troll calls. Joshua has been in hundreds. And don't pull the whole, I didn't know, so I'm exempt from it. That's bullshit, and you know it.
I'm not trying to exclude anyone. From what I can
Bullshit.
tell, his problems are different from Fluke Dog's.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you tell that when you yourself just admitted you are very little on knowledge of Joshua? Shut the fuck up, seriously.
As a person, he's almost all that on like Fluke Dog who was. I'm not trying to be lazy. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this.
And here comes my favorite sentence.
I mean, Joshua does prove to be intelligent with a lack of understanding to some things.
You
What?
call Joshua intelligent. The fucking 19-year-old who sounds and acts like he's 10 years younger.
Well, hey, maybe she just means he's intelligent for an autistic person. Oh, wait, she's not very specific. Never mind.
What would you have me do at this point? What do you know of this entire thing? I know there's a long history. I want to help, but this I just don't really understand as to how I can help.
You can't, because you see, the problem is, again, how can you help others if you can't help yourself? If you look at it, Joshua and Fluke Dog do have similarities. Joshua is autistic, so is Fluke Dog. People troll Joshua, they troll Fluke Dog. People shit on Joshua for even breathing. Fluke Dog gets the same shit.
Joshua.
Yes, you are. Yeah, yes, you are lazy because you just jump into shit without knowing a damn thing, trying to come off as intelligent and shooting yourself in the ass in the process. Yeah, before helping others, try learning how to help yourself first.
Oh my
Then
god.
Yep. Also, the fact that you find Joshua harnesses intelligence shows how much you know about the kid.
Oh god. I'm gonna add that I think Joshua has fetishes just like Fluke Dog.
Well, he is a furry.
Yes.
He's admitted
Oh,
several times.
he is a furry. That means he by default has a fetish.
Yep.
Yep, just like Fluke Dog.
Oh, this comment was flagged as spam. Let's
read it anyway.
I do know how to help myself, as the only comment I really made was, "We're still at this, I just don't understand."
You never understand anything.
And then I got a response from the honest reviews, thus creating this entire chain. Did my
I just gotta say this. That's not helping yourself. That's shooting yourself in the ass.
did my comment come across as me jumping into a situation with having very little knowledge to? Yes.
Yes,
You
it
just
did.
said it.
Yeah, you said in several of these comments you have very little knowledge on Joshua. That pretty much speaks for itself.
All I was really asking at to why someone was messing with him again. That was my intention, and nothing more.
And
And
then
yes, they are
fate,
very similar to each other, but also very different. They do get treated the same, but they do act differently from each other.
How?
Okay, now let's try to dissect this for a bit. They are similar to each other, but also very different.
Well, she called Joshua intelligent.
It's
The,
like
the recolor who keeps denying that he's a recolor.
Yes.
it's like it's similar but very different. Wow, what an oxymoron!
Yeah.
Well,
It's like yeah, that's about as big of an oxymoron as Civil War.
yep. Also, they both have speech impediments.
They do. They do.
And sure, Joshua was at his worst when he first started, but still, he still has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, it hasn't really gotten that much better.
I know. I'm just saying it was its funniest and worst when his first two commentaries.
Okay. Okay, then I just come back saying they're similar but also very different. You graduate from the school of Jordan River, you're using the same logic he does. Bard the plumber is a successful troll, but that also means he fails.
Because he's a cyber terrorist.
Yeah, yeah, Osama bin Laden, the internet version.
He's still he's still a failure in my eyes.
If he comes to my town, I'm gonna beat him up.
Wait a minute. Didn't Fluke Dog and Joshua do threatening stuff just like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yet Hidden Chambers doesn't seem to know about Jordan River, or like go to my video saying stop making fun of Jordan River because he's autistic. So anyway,
Just pull some bullshit excuse like I don't know Jordan River.
no, fuck you. Just seriously, fuck you. You stupid bitch. Anyway, this is why people look at you as, yeah, I forgot a space there. You as a complete tool. How can they be similar yet different? Also, they both act the same. They both got angry, upset, and even threatened people after getting trolled. Fluke Dog threatened Max. Joshua threatened all of his trolls.
Exactly.
They are different with the way they express themselves, with the way they are overall. You're just giving this a general glance. As for being a tool, I care not. I consider myself a host of my chambers and nothing more. I will speak out when necessary. And are you going to answer my question, Boyle?
That's the funniest thing is that she said you're the one who gives a general glance at shit. Yeah, she made. This is coming from the bitch who called rants and discussion videos commentaries.
No. This is the one that believed Archfeed uses YouTube partnership money to get hookers.
Would you?
This is the same bitch that believed that Loudon hacked Paul's Skype account.
Then again, wouldn't you?
I know, I mean, Adam was pretty thorough on that video.
Yeah, he was. There was definitely no laughing in that video, and the screenshots were. There was nothing wrong with them.
Oh, the text didn't say he was laughing.
And I'm also going to go a step further. Aren't you the one who said several times in your comments you do not know much about Joshua?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna go even further. She said that Kingdom Hearts Dream Drops Distance was supposed to be the third game, all because she just glanced at a website calling it the third game.
Oh, the epitome of autism at its finest. Oh, maybe that's why she defends Fluke Dog.
No. Again, it's because he wants that big black cock.
But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Hidden Chambers was autistic.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Fluke Dog's cock doesn't even meet the black guy standards.
Well, he is a disgrace to black people. So, anyway, yeah, this is and this is where you come in, Honest Reviews.
The fact that you call Joshua intelligent just proves that you're a dumb bitch just pretending to be smart.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay, fine. I'll do it with an Irish accent too, since we're going on here. Their expressions are different. The fuck you talking about? They both moan and bitch when people troll them, and they both make threats to other people who troll them. Again, look, Fluke Dog threatening Max and Joshua threatening the trolls, like I stated in my previous comments. You're just giving this a general glance. I think you just described yourself. Also, Also, if you don't care about people calling you a tool or a poser, then why do you get so defensive about it? Continued. Also, you being a host of your chambers has nothing more than a load of bullshit, because this has nothing to do with you hosting this. This is someone else's channel, so what in God's name are you hosting? Also, you never asked me a question since the suggestion to take this to Skype. Why must you keep lying to yourself and not having a double standard? Any normal human being eating with common sense could look at you and call you out on the bullshit you spout.
Yeah. Well, again, you have to remember, this is the same bitch who believes she's smart and deep and has to act like it every comment she makes.
No,
I'm
she's
the
not.
darkness that lives inside my own heart that is bright as the sun and all that shit.
I have to
cut
take the
your
moral
wrist.
high road.
Oh, fucking cut your wrists. Jesus.
Okay. Just never mind, Ram. I just see things differently than you do. I can see that me trying to explain myself further will bring only the same result, so I will end this discussion here. View my person how you choose to. Have a good evening.
Okay. This is basically Hidden Chambers in a nutshell. Let me prepare for this.
What Reynolds said to me was too intelligent to go against.
Oh.
I have no more witty things to say. No more big words or confusing metaphors.
And yes, I was spanking my ass there. You can now be sexy over it. Anyway. Before you ask Sean, no, I probably won't show my ass.
Alright.
And then it finishes off with honest reviews being awesome.
You're right, we do see things differently. We see things as they really are, and you're the one of those retards who tries to create a spin on shit to make it look like there's more going on than is being shown. Again, you're just a dumb bitch who's pretending to be smart and deep when the fact of the matter is you're not. Oh, and you're only giving up because Realm pwned your ass.
Boom! And floral finisher.
Yes.
So anything else we should say about this?
No, we practically finished up with the comments of that video. So what are your thoughts on Hidden Chambers?
Morals have no place on the internet.
Moral fag. Like seriously, she is the prime example of a freaking moral fag.
My thoughts on Hidden Chambers is a pea in a Willowbin mall being served coffee in an afternoon day. See, I can be confusing as hell too.
You're not confusing, you're just deep and artistic.
Something she can't be. Like, oh, well, I'm such a deep thinker. Oh, excuse me for a sec.
That was so deep and meaningful.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, we pretty much, got the idea, Hidden Chambers is a stupid bitch, and she is Rule 63 of not just Demonic Gretchen, but Black Knight.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I know me and Lana made a crack at that, where it's like we were reading one of Black Knight's journals, and we were like, so many contradictions. I thought we were eating a journal from Dark Knight. I didn't think we were reading a comic from Hidden Chambers. It's like, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, if you guys, are ever curious and talking with this person, you can go right ahead, find her channel. Her name's Hidden Chambers. She's got tons of videos you can probably look at, and maybe if you want, you can make fun of her if you want. I honestly don't care what you do, just have fun. All right, so this is Ranwolf the Second,
and this is Anonymous,
and this is the Honest Reviewer, your little god of the commentary community.
Uh-oh, Blockbuster Critic has something to say to you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. And get the fuck out of here.